Yes, fight fans, this is Body and Mind Sports. Welcome. You are fully appreciated if you are here for another session of boxing talk. And this round, I'm just gonna go through two fights in the Sao Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga fight card. One of those fights being between Kaleb Sweet Hand Plants versus Trevor Mccumby. And this is going to be a super middleweight matchup. Of course, Plant now 32 years old, 22 great wins, 13 of them coming via KO. He's got 2 losses, one by KO, and has no draws. He's a former IBF World Super Middleweight champ. And he got that title by beating Uz Katigi, who was the former IBF champion of that of the division. A very great power puncher in Uz Katigi, and a world level fighter. Caleb Plant has got some great wins, other great wins in his career as well. First, one of those against Anthony Durrell, who he defeated via KO. That's his most recent best win, I believe. I think, and Durrell, former champion as well, WBC title, world title holder at one point. Plant also has some losses. He's lost against Benavidez, who I've mentioned already, and of course against Sao Canelo Alvarez. He lost to Benavidez actually by unanimous decision, and to Sao Canelo Alvarez by TKO. His last fight was actually with David Benavidez. And since that fight, since that loss to Benavidez, it's actually been out of the ring for just nearly a year and 6 months now. So going into his fight with Trevor Mccumby, he would have been out of the ring for a year and 6 months. But the opponent he's facing, who is he facing? Trevor Mccumby he's facing. Mccumby is 31 years old, has had 28 good wins, 21 of them coming by KO. So the man seems like he's packing a bit of a punch still. He's had 0 losses and 0 draws, so he's undefeated, guys. His power is actually at 70% KO to wins ratio, so it's over 74%. Hasn't had any notable wins on his record though, however. I can't see any great wins there. And this is actually his first 12-round scheduled fight against Kaleb Plant, which is a big step up if you ask me. For Plant, this will be a chance for him to knock off some ring rust and of course get back into winning ways, with what I would say is probably an easy fight, but who knows? In boxing anything can happen. As you can see, he does look like he packs a punch, Trevor Mccumby, but against a high level world class fighter like Plant, I don't know. I mean, Plant is got very good defense, good footwork, great American classic style with good fundamentals, ring IQ, all that good stuff. Like he's just got it. He just got it all, and yeah, this is just to knock off some ring rust, which is what I see, and get back to winning ways. So Trevor Mccumby and Caleb Plant, Trevor Mccumby on the undercard of Sao Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga. And may the best man win. But the fight I really want to talk about is a middleweight fight, and that is between Erislandy Lara, who is currently the IBF world champion at middleweight, and he's going to be challenged by Danny Garcia, a former two-division champion, currently, or should I say, he stepped up not too long ago from welterweight to super welterweight. I believe that was just about 2 years ago, and he's only just had a win against none other than Jose Benavidez. Yeah, so that was his last fight he had with Jose Benavidez, and he beat him by unanimous decision at super welterweight. Yeah, but Lara is 41 years old, has had 30 fights with 18 KO, so good power there. Has had 3 losses and has 3 draws. His losses have come at the hand of Jared Hurd, Canelo Alvarez, and Paul Williams, all controversial losses, if you ask me. Maybe aside from his loss to Jared Hurd, his draws have come at the hands of Brian Castano, who would fought previously with the brothers, the Charlo brother. He fought with Jamel Charlo, yeah, to become undisputed. So Jamel Charlo beat Castano to become undisputed, took his last title from Castano to get the undisputed title at super welterweight. So Lara, you know, has fought Brian Castano at super welterweight and beat and drawn with Castano. He's also drawn and beat Vanis Martirosyan and Carlos Molina. Very three very good fighters there. So those are 3 good draws: Brian Castano, Vanis Martirosyan, and Carlos Molina. 3 good draws there in his career. And also 3 notable wins on Lara's record, and that is was against Austin Trout. He also beat Vanis Martirosyan, Terrell Goucher, and most recently Michael Zafara. And as I've mentioned already, Lara currently holds the WBA super middleweight title. He's being challenged by Danny Garcia for that title, who is hoping to become a 3-division champ. This is an excellent matchup, guys. Danny Garcia, of course, now 36 years old, 37 good wins, 21 of them coming via KO, so good power there too. 30, I mean, or should I say, he's had 3 losses and 0 of them coming by KO, and has had 0 draws. I've mentioned before, he's a 2-division champion, now wanted to become a 3-division champion, facing, of course, Erislandy Lara for his WBA middleweight title. Danny Garcia has not lost to none other than the best, and this was at 147 lower weight class. He's lost to unified champion at welterweight in Keith, one-time Thurman. He's lost to the WBC title holder at one point at welterweight to Sean Porter, and has lost to Errol the Truth Spence. Some great wins also that Danny Garcia holds on his record. Great wins against big names like Amir Khan, British fighter. 2 wins against Eric Morales. 2 great wins there. And of course, Zab Judah. Again, he also got a win against Lamont Peterson. Very, very great fighter there, Lamont Peterson at 147. Super fighter, man. Hooks very well to the body. I saw it in that fight with him and Danny Garcia. And he's also beat Paulie Malignaggi, and Danny Garcia has. His debut win, I'm sure I've mentioned already, at super welterweight was against Jose Benavidez, and that was his debut at that weight class. And also his most recent win. So he's coming off a great win there, going into his fight with Erislandy Lara, who has also come off 3 good TKO wins, and one of those wins including Michael Zafara. So they're both coming off a good performances, which is just sets up to make a great matchup. Erislandy Lara, great IQ, uses the ring well, so good ring generalship, uses his footwork for most of his defensive duty, and great use of range and distance. It's gonna be a good fight, and I can see on his record he cracks, despite the fact that he's a mover. Don't be fooled. He's got good timing, and that's where I think his power comes from. Danny Garcia, also great fundamentals, good defense, and he's known famously for his no-look left hook, which he often uses to want to knock out his opponents with. But yeah, Danny Garcia has been out of the ring for nearly 2 years though, going into this fight. So I don't know, will he be rusty going up against a world-class fighter like Lara? Because this is no fight to knock off ring rust, guys. He's just jumping straight in to a title contention, so he's challenging for Lara's WBA middleweight title. So yeah, may the best man win, and that's gonna be on the undercard of Saul Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga. Danny Garcia does, however, have youth on his side with the Mata at age 36. Lara, of course, now 41. They're both out of their prime, for sure. But that's all I have for you guys today on Body and Mind Sports, and I'll see you on the next boxing talk. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do comment, because we'd like to know that you're interacting with what we're doing here for sure. And for now, just stay very, very blessed. Peace.